So the most important thing about Pokemon is how strong your Pokemon is. And what determines that is the level. Besides, of course, IVs, EVs, and nature, this is the sole importance of having a strong Pokemon. While there's multiple encounters of high level Pokemons, today we have narrowed it down to 3 ways to get the strongest Pokemon in the Pokemon games. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Alpha, and today we'll be talking about the strongest wild Pokemons you can get in the Pokemon games. And before we get into those ways of getting the Pokemons, please leave a like and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. Now moving on, let's talk about the first way. The first way, of course, is the missingno glitch in the original Pokemon Red and Blue. To start, this glitch is called the Old Man glitch. So firstly, talk to the catching tutorial man in Viridian City. Once the tutorial is over, fly to Cinnabar Island. You surf up and down near the coast. You cannot go on a land. So how this actually works? According to Kotaku, this is a programming stand-in. The game uses variables to refer to certain Pokemons, sorting by the power of 2. However, in the original games there are only 151 Pokemons, which is not a power of 2, and the first usable variable that fits all 151 Pokemon is 256, which is so large it leaves 105 empty variables. And missingno is actually short for missing number. So the glitch works when the old man captures the Pokemon. The game actually changes the player's name to Old Man. It stores your old name, but during the tutorial, it will throw the information to where the variables for the Pokemons are kept. The game will revert back to normal once the player gets into another encounter, unless the next encounter happens to be the patch of water on Cinnabar where the game doesn't have a specific encounter for some reason. Now here you can encounter missingno up to level 256, and of course catching it will obviously glitch your game. Now you can also find other Pokemons in this glitch as well. Now of course this is not intended by Game Freak, so let's move on to the next way. The next way, we are going to have to jump a few generations into generation 4. Here we have a mythical Pokemon that is not actually attainable, yet is one of the highest level Pokemon in the game. Here, let me explain. So, Diamond and Pearl introduced a Wi-Fi functions for Pokemon, allowing people to trade, battle, and also receive mystery gifts. Receiving mystery gifts event items to unlock certain areas of the game, including the Darkrai event, the Shaymin event, and Regigigas event, just to name a few. Many events were distributed, including the Darkrai Moon Island event and the Oaks Ladder to unlock Shaymin's event. Yet there is an event that unlocks the Hall of Origin above the highest point in Sinnoh, the Spear Pillar. Now, there are ways to get to this area. Ironically, hacking in the item to give you the item will not unlock this area. One way, of course, is to put in a code to register that the area should be unlocked when you have that item. So the item itself will not unlock it, but a line of code will unlock the Hall of Origins for you. You can also get to the Hall of Origins by using the voidglitch, illustrated in this video right here. Named the Pow Park Retire glitch, in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl that allows a player to script a map under unexpected circumstances. It is a sub-glitch of the void glitch, or tweaking, is most notable for allowing the player to catch and battle Arceus without an event or an external device. To perform this glitch, the player must first perform the void glitch / the tweaking to travel to the Pow Park in the void. Upon entering the Pow Park map, the game will run a script that replaces the player's back and save menu options with retire. As the player is still in the void, they can proceed to exit the Pow Park map and continue traversing the void without losing the retire option. At this point, traveling to any map other than Pow Park, selecting retire from the map will cause the game to run the 4th script. If the player leaves the Pow Park and traverses the void to the Hall of Origin, the 4th script that normally runs in this area is the script that would usually run when the player steps onto the glass platform at top of the Hall of Origins. Therefore, selecting retire from the menu in the Hall of Origins will trigger an exclamation point over the player's head, followed by Arceus' cry, the player automatically stepping forward and the battle with Arceus commencing. To safely exit the void after performing this glitch, the player should return to the Pow Park map and select retire from the menu normally, which will warp the player back to the lobby of the real Pow Park building area. As this glitch involves the player manually activating a script in the game and does not require the player to ever interact or ever see the arceus sprite, this procedure can be replicated multiple times. However, using this glitch, there is only one tile which counts as the Hall of Origins due to the player having step forward at Arceus battle script. Though Game Freak did put Arceus in the game, Game Freak has never released this event, so technically this is a Pokemon which is technically not able to be found. So our final way would be in Pokemon Platinum. So we talked about glitch Pokemons and non-attainable Pokemons, but the last way is actually in the game, and Game Freak actually intended you to find, which is strange. In the resort area, only accessible in Pokemon Platinum, in the aftergame, you can fish in this area with a super rod and you're guaranteed to find a Magikarp 100% of the time. However, this Pokemon can come at the level 1 or even level 100. So this area is home to the strongest high level Pokemon obtainable in the WoW, and as well the lowest level Pokemon that is obtainable in the game. It is a bit funny to see that Magikarp is the strongest Pokemon you can ever catch in the WoW, and also the weakest Pokemon you can ever fight in the wild. And that has been 3 different ways on how to get the strongest Pokemons you can find in the wild. We went over glitching to get to a different area unintended to be accessible. We tackle a way to replace integer values in a Pokemon game to spawn in a glitch Pokemon at a ridiculous level, and also other Pokemons at different levels unintended. And we've actually encountered a Pokemon intended by Game Freak for the players to find in the WoW. So I found those 3 to be the most interesting ways for the Pokemon games to have the strongest Pokemon. Each have different methods, but they all result in the highest level Pokemon in the wild. So if you guys have enjoyed and found this video to be somewhat knowledgeable, please leave a like and subscribe down below. It greatly helps my channel once again. And my name is Alpha, and I hope you guys all have a great day. I'm out.